What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about decrypting. We're going to talk about characters that can help you if you aren't able to do it yourself and how to decrypt. Check it out. Alright, so if you're like me and you're playing a class that does not have the encryption or the hacking or electronic skills, these are the characters you're going to want to level up just so you can make sure that you're able to hack anywhere you go. Caden is somebody you start with off the rip. You have no other companions, so he's a good one to have. If you want to be able to hack into things, you'll want to use Mr. Caden right here. You'll want to level up his decryption skills, which decryption increases the amount of Omni Gel recovered from destroying items. It lets you use the decryption skill to open secure objects. It also grants the sabotage ability, which is really helpful when you're fighting a lot of enemies. First thing you're going to want to do is when you level him up, you're going to want to put points into decryption up until you get electronics. Boom, there we go. We've unlocked electronics. Now that we've unlocked electronics, we're going to drop down here with our 2 remaining points for hitting level 2. We're going to give him electronics points. Electronics increases the strength of his shields, increases the amount of hull restored when we repair the vehicle. It also lets us use the electronic skill to repair or bypass objects, which is important for breaking into stuff. So that's what we'll do with Caden as we reach level 2. Other characters that you can use to help you get into locked items and objects are Garrus Vicarian and Talizora. Now for me, I always go straight for max sabotage and max electronics. I'm not using Garrus in the current playthrough. We're actually using Tally. We've got, as you can see, Tally's got Master Overload, Master Sabotage, but these are the other characters that you can use if you are not playing a character who has the electronics or decryption skill. Now remember, when you do beat the game at least once, you will have access to decryption and electronics as a bonus skill, which you can then sink points in, and then you can take whoever you want on whatever missions you want because you're a boss. The first door that you encounter is on Eden Prime.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Thanks, Ashley. Ashley helps you by pointing out that this door's locked. Good thing we have Caden with us, who we just put points into decryption into, which will allow us to walk up to this door, press our spacebar, and begin to override. There's 2 ways to do this. The first way is to begin manual override, which will take you to a little mini game you get to play. That will allow you to do your best to open the door without breaking the time limit and not having to use your Omni Gel. If you're lazy like me and you quickly want to get through it because you are trying to do something, I don't know, making a YouTube video per se, you can just click override using Omni Gel and spend 25 Omni Gel. We'll cover how to open Omni Gel here or how to get Omni Gel here in a second. But first, let's take a look at the mini game. The mini game is a Frogger style game where you have to move your mouse into the circle. It's pretty easy. If your skill is not high enough, you won't be able to open average or master level decryptions, but as you unlock those things, the puzzles really just stay the same. They don't get harder, they're random. Okay, so we talked about Omni Gel earlier. The best and easiest way to get Omni Gel is to come in here when you open or when you get free items. You look at them and you say, level 1, level 2, these are things I'm not going to use. You can go down here above take all and click reduce to Omni Gel. That will increase this number right here. That's the amount of Omni Gel you have. So for example, this pistol, I'm not going to use this pistol. Reduce to Omni Gel, yes, to convert the item. Boom, now I have 31. Pretty easy. Whenever I don't use an item or don't need an item, I'm gonna reduce it to Omni Gel. The other way to get Omni Gel in this game that is pretty easy, and it's a good thing for everyone to know that a lot of people don't, is when you have an excess of items, you're low on Omni Gel. I have 118, so I'm not technically low, and I also have $33,000. Is you can go in here, you can click all these things. We're not getting rid of that one because I want that one. Click the trash can here on all the items that we don't want, like this. Boom. Look at all that. All of it is garbage here. Then what we'll do is we will go click Omni Gel. Now when you've clicked Omni Gel, it's going to convert individual items into Omni Gel unless you come down here and you click convert all junk like this. Boom, look at that. We just got over 120 more Omni Gel, which makes it so that your boy, who's real lazy, can just quickly open doors and move on with his life. Now let's go back over here and I'll show you what happens when you reduce a door, or when you walk up to a decryption and you decide to do unlock with Omni Gel. Alright, so when walking up to a door, all you got to do is you press your spacebar again, you walk up, you click override using Omni Gel. Simple as that. You get 12 experience points from it. You might get more depending on how far into the game you are and what level of decryption it is, but it's pretty simple.